Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome everybody to the Top 10 List Show. My name is Sarah, and this over here,
I'm Brian.
And you've seen him all day long.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's great. I don't think they're sick of you yet. They're all popping off. Welcome to the Top 10 List Show on this very special day, the big day of giving. We want to welcome everyone. This show is one, if you've never seen it before, is one where we have a couple comedian friends come on and they have assembled a list on a chosen topic and they will compete for our love and our votes and our judgment. And they'll tally up points. You in the audience will judge. Brian and I will judge. God will judge, and he's always
that gives stakes to the show that I've never heard of before.
But yeah, so this topic today is snack food.
Snack foods. So everyone, remember that we're going to be right back with our guests in just a minute. I have two things I want to do. Number one, I want to give you an updated tally. We are trying to raise $25,000 for Big Day of Giving. And you have all been very, very generous. And we're actually at $16,755 so far, which is cool. Mind-blowing. That only puts us, get this, about $1,000 behind last year. So we could just sweep on past last year, right into a new record this year. We have plenty of time left. Yes. Second thing is, by the way, if you would like to donate, Big Day of Giving link is in the description of this video. It's that link that's right up there, bigdayofgiving.org/comedy. I've asked a lot of people to donate this year, but I haven't really given you a reason why. And for me, what makes all of this worth it is that we have one of the best comedy communities anybody could ever ask for. And specifically, the Comedy Spot does our best to make sure that we give a safe, supportive environment for people to try things out, to fail it up, and to get better at what they do. I'm very proud of that. I've been trying to do that for years. I've tried to surround myself with people like Sarah and Jack and Shahera, who are on the show today, because I think they're wonderful people. And I like having positive people in my life. And that's why the Comedy Spot is so important to me, because we have a community of people that genuinely look out for each other and want each other to survive. Now, are we petty sometimes? Yes. Do we get mad at each other sometimes? That's every family, that's every situation. But at its core, the Comedy Spot is a good place. I'm very proud of what we do. So if you would like to donate to an organization that helps out the community, helps each other, and continually gives people an opportunity to do comedy and get better at comedy, then please donate to the Comedy Spot. So that's my pitch for the Top 10 list. I also want to thank Hear Your Story for matching donations early this morning up to $5,000.
Wow.
Which was amazing, got us off to a great start. And finally, and I know this is going to take a little bit of time out of what we're doing today, I would like to show a video from another nonprofit that is part of Big Day of Giving. This is the Sisters of Nia. We actually did some, we actually played some videos last year, and they've done it again this year. They've given us a video that we can share with everybody. So please listen to this pitch really quick. And if you are lucky enough to be able to have some extra resources to spare for a nonprofit, this might be another nonprofit that you can support. So here they are, Sisters of Nia.
My name is Ayana Boateng, and I'm a proud alumni of Sisters of Nia. You know, Sisters of Nia has taught me the definition of what it means to be an empowered young queen in the midst of societal pressures and social norms telling you what you're supposed to look like or act like to be accepted. They showed me what was rooted in the essence of my core, and that's worthiness and love. You know, even though I graduated from Sisters of Nia in 8th grade, I always felt like they were my guardian angel throughout high school, whispering in my ear, telling me to persevere and know that I'm worthy of positive influences and infection in life. The question isn't why you should donate for Sisters in Need. The question is, why shouldn't you? The money that you donate to Sisters in Need will be an investment in the emotional and physical progression of our young leaders of tomorrow. The money that you donate won't go to waste. You want to know why? Because you will be donating to an organization that pours into the lives of our leaders. And isn't that one step closer to creating a better world? So, what do you say? Will you please donate to Sisters in Need? Donate to my second home.
Excellent. And as you saw on the video, they have their URL, bigdayofgiving.org/Sisters of Nia. You can also go to the Big Day of Giving website, put in their name, boom, they're going to pop up. And if you can, please donate. Thank you for being a partner with us this year. Again, we have another video we're going to show later on in the evening. Last year I made a critical mistake.
Oh.
Because we with comedy, everything's kind of like it's a little less serious.
Yeah.
And so last year we played a commercial which was great, and it was for like the food bank. But then after that we did like top 10, items you want to like throw up after you've eaten them or something like that. It was not appropriate. I don't know what it was, but it was like. So I don't think it was that.
Okay, yeah. It's like
But I wanted to be very careful about what we did.
yes, yeah.
So I appreciate them being partners with us. All right, let's get to it. We have some great guests in the wings. You want to introduce them?
I do, sure. Okay, really great people, very close and near and dear to my heart. We have Shahera and Jack here. Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
What's happening?
It's going great. Excited to be here for Big Day Giving.
Yeah, we're so happy to have you.
Shahera, did you happen to see Jack's show earlier today where he worked out for...
Brian, why are you doing this? Please, I'm fine. I don't need this. Shahera and I are actually good friends. I really like her. I don't need this right now.
I missed that one, but I'll have to check it out.
Man,
Oh, don't put that on yourself.
It's a
It's
good
gone.
workout.
I thought...
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
It was that workout was nuts. Like, yeah, it'll put the Run Fit Mama to the test.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brian,
shots fired.
Brian, I feel like you're my mom right now talking to like my aunt or something. Like, tell him about the A you got on your spelling test. I'm like, no, I want Shahera to think I'm cool. Don't tell her I did a show.
Oh my God.
I'm just so proud of you, Jack. I'm just so proud of you.
Thank you.
You make healthy choices. You're a good person.
You should see him on the weekend.
And now you've earned your snack for this episode.
Thank you both for joining us. By the way, thank you, Becky, for donating. I super appreciate that.
yes.
So this is Best Snacks, right?
Best snacks, baby. This is good. I'm hungry.
I am ready for this. By the way, this is terrible. I've been eating so shitty over the last 48 hours. This is just chips and guacamole. It's just a bath that I bathe in between shows.
That's not too bad. It's not that bad, though.
But it's chips, and I don't know.
Eh.
Doesn't
Worse
matter.
things.
It's all right.
We might hear from these people, these fine folks that might have worse things to say.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, we're doing snack foods, Brian. Don't be against chips.
This is basically my top 10 chip list, so.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, let's get to it. Remember the rules. Either me or Sarah or an audience member is going to choose the winner of each number. If you lose one, you get one switch, which means you call out switch, and then instead of losing that round, you actually win that round, so you pick up the point for it. You get one of those, you have to use it before number one. You cannot use it at the number one slot. It's time to do this. This is our top 10 list of best snacks. Jack, you're just on the left-hand side, so you get to go first. What would you like to put at number 10?
So, Brian, remember the chips and guacamole you were just complaining about?
Yes.
I have chips and salsa as my number 10. Guacamole's too recent. That came on the scene recently. It wasn't around when I was a child. I am like more nostalgic for these snacks, and chips and salsa was so good, specifically the Mission tortilla chips. And like the missions were problematic at best, but the chips were so good. I think we should have fourth graders in California do their projects on Mission tortilla chips instead of missions.
Yeah.
Fair. I am a big fan of most chips, specifically tortilla chips. It's just I don't have an off switch.
I know.
So,
just the salty. Yeah, it's just so simple and easy.
Yeah.
It's just.
All right.
Totally. All of this is engineered for us to eat it, and we love it, here. Good choice.
Good choice. Shahera, what are you going to come out at number 10 with?
Okay, I like the chips and salsa. My number 10 is something I've recently rekindled my love for this snack. It is Pop-Tarts.
Ooh.
Specifically the frosted strawberry Pop-Tart. When I learned that you can't like organic natural brands because those are disgusting, you have to go with just like Pop-Tart.
Yeah.
I know it's kind of a breakfast food, but I think it should be more of a snack food because that's how I eat it.
Yeah.
It's a good choice. They're both good choices.
Do you eat those raw or do you put them in the toaster? What are you all about?
Yeah, I will eat it raw in a pinch if I'm hungry. My sweetheart will insist that I put it in the toaster.
That's the same situation I'm in. I was like, Sarah, calling it raw is triggering for me, making it sound like it's not fully cooked. It's fine to eat like that, but she always wants to toast it.
Yeah.
Pop-Tart sushi. Oh man. Well, okay, so no one believes me, but there was a flavor, Pop-Tart flavor, and it was called Hot Fudge Sundae. No one believes me. It existed, and it was so freaking good. The best ever, and it's not around anymore.
That's so sad.
I know. So drop in the comments if you've heard of this Pop-Tart flavor.
People are definitely on both sides of the fence here. That is for sure. Hello, Amy.
I'll also shout out the maple brown sugar. Another great choice.
Yeah. All right. This is my choice this time. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I love both of these things. And I like them raw or I like them hot as far as Pop-Tarts. It just depends on what sassy-ass mood I'm in. But here's the thing is, the only negative thing I have to say about Pop-Tarts is one time I sustained what felt like a third-degree burn after I took it out of the toaster and it broke in half. And ever since then, I've been chips and salsa. It has to be a little bit more than Pop-Tarts. So I'm going with chips and salsa this time.
Yeah. Wow.
That's how I measure it too. Like I think like Pop-Tarts, and I'm like chips and salsa is just a little bit better.
What has
and these
hurt
are the
me?
catastrophes that Jack and I are trying to avoid.
Exactly.
Yeah, I should clarify. I'm talking about raw salsa, not gazpacho. No heat at all, except in the peppers. Yeah.
Gazpacho's cold, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. What's hot? Salsa.
The famously raw soup.
I already got the point. We're moving on.
Oh, yeah, I gotta give you a point. Shahera, this is all yours at number 9. What are you going to put at number 9?
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with the Salsa Verde Doritos. A friend recently brought them to a party. I love that they have like a colorful spice confetti. They're great.
They're pretty awesome.
Salsa Verde.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Doritos.
Jack, you're going to have to come big to beat the Salsa Verde Doritos.
I'm going to have to what? I'm sorry, you cut out for a second.
You have to come big. You have to bring it. You have to,
okay. So I did hear you right. Okay, perfect. Saying the spice confetti on the Doritos, that's so evocative. That's so great. Shahera is the best with words. Okay, but I'm not choosing that, although it was very good and well described. I'm choosing Welch's Fruit Snacks. If I was at a friend's house and they had the brand name Welch's Fruit Snacks, I knew they were cool. I would try and stay there more often. I grew up very privileged in so many ways, but we've never had Welch's Fruit Snacks. And for some reason, they were just the OG to me, and everything else tasted off. Plus, one of my friends, his last name is Welch, and I like to pretend he has some stake in the company, even though in reality he does not.
Oh, man.
Heads up, by the way, Amy Church says that Target has the Hot Fudge Sundae Pop-Tarts in stock currently.
In Sacramento? The one in Sacramento? The new one?
That's where Amy lives in Sacramento now, so...
Tell me, Amy. You better tell me right now. All right, this is me, and I feel like Jack was trying to come at me with this gummy thingy, this gummy snack, but it's not going to work on me, because if it's not a gummy bear, I'm not having it. So I'm going to go with the Salsa Verde Doritos on this one.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Those are delicious. Those are very nice.
Chippies. This is a whole chippy list for sure.
Gushers were my forbidden gummy snack. It was like, somehow it seemed like economically unreachable, but when I would get those gushers, that was the best.
Yeah. Those are for special occasions.
Okay, hold
A
on.
combined gusher, nothing like it. Like 3 gushers stuck together, whatever.
That's
oh,
right.
Man.
Damn.
Boom, it's in there. Salsa Verde Doritos is at number 2. Let's see, we're an even number. We go back to Jack. What is your... This is great. You both have a point right out of the gate.
All good.
Who's going to judge number 8, by the way?
Yeah, who's voting in the audience?
Oh, Kendra will be judging.
Kendra. All right.
Yep.
Kendra is tough, but fair.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, she is kind of a tough one.
Jack, what's
Okay. I'm going to go with Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. It's the only food on this list I've done a sketch about so far. I like the guy's mustache and bow tie, and I think he makes a fun snack in a tennis ball can too. That's different.
I mean, that's
true.
Yeah.
That packaging, like, you can reuse it. You're feeling good.
Yeah.
It is a nice, good crisp. You can be a little duck. You can play a little duck. Very
Yeah,
fun.
Sarah's always drinking out of old Pringle tubes. She's like, we can reuse this. Wine o'clock.
Well, do you want me to tell them what you're always doing with the old Pringle tubes?
Whoa.
Oh, no. Munchy, munchy. Big day of giving.
That's so gross.
Oh,
J Street.
You don't even know.
Amy says J Street.
I gotta go. We have to go to Target this weekend.
Have you
Everyone.
been in the new J
I
Street?
haven't. Is it cool?
I like it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's all go, everyone.
I took my kids there on a Sunday. Usually that's when we do family time.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, you guys want to go to the new Target?
I didn't even know it existed until you posted about it. I was like, what? It's like a speakeasy. Crazy.
It's just a...
Yeah, do they have an open mic yet? Can I pitch them anything?
It's just an abandoned building, and you're like, I'm on the right course, and they're like, welcome to Target. So
Oh, man.
that's the password.
Up and
All
up.
right, let's
Yeah.
do this. Sprinkles. Sprinkles? What are you gonna put against Sprinkles?
Sprinkles.
Sarah.
All right. So mine against Pringles is Chewy bars, the kind of like tiny granola bar. I like every single flavor, like multi-pack, and they are tiny enough to fit in my fanny pack, so like a really good like snack on the go.
Ooh. That's a good, yeah. That's a good festival snack.
And what was the I didn't hear the
Chewy bars.
Chewy.
chewy. Oh,
You know,
chewy
those
bars.
Chewies, yeah.
Yeah.
Chewy.
They're very good. Oh, but what you have to ask yourself, Kendra. Oh well, shit. She already voted.
Oh, she did? Wait, still, you need to ask yourself.
I was gonna say, Kendra, you need to ask yourself, does Chewy Bar beat Pringles? And Kendra actually answered before I asked. She said nope. She actually said nope, and then she said Pringles.
Interesting. It's funny because neither of you gave like a real flavor for either of these. It's
Yeah.
just all of them, like blanket, all of them are good.
And for her, she decided. She was like, yeah, I'm all in on this.
Pringles.
Pringles.
Okay, so far 3 chips on the list. So
Oh,
let's
that's
see what
hilarious.
happens.
That is hilarious. Number 7. It's all you.
I'm gonna go with, for my number 7 is Oreos.
Oh.
Always love them. Famously vegan. I'm a lifelong fan. If I get like a store-bought cookie, it's definitely gonna be an Oreo.
Yeah.
That's good. It's
Yeah.
a good pick. It's a good pick. Jack, what can you possibly bring that would win
Yeah.
against the Oreo?
Should I even pitch or should I just go fuck myself?
Yeah, go get a Pringles can.
Yeah, that was a good Pringle too. When's the last time you heard about Hydrox? You don't anymore because Oreo beat them at their own game. That's a great pick by Shahera. But it's not my pick.
Oh.
I love to eat. I have a body. Why can't I eat my body? With Bugles, I can. I put them on my finger. I pretend they're like extensions of my finger, and as a kid, just sucking Bugles off my finger it was entertainment and a snack. I loved it.
Yep.
Olives and raspberries if you're tiny too.
True. Or olives. Olives
Yeah.
if you're into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, this is a very difficult choice. I've got to go with Bugles or Oreos. Listen, hands down, it is Oreos every single day of the week. So, oh man, I just crushed Shahera. I'm having the worst time. The more tired I get, like I drop salsa all over my jeans and on my shirt.
Did you bring extra clothes? Because, like,
I did.
Yeah, you would anticipate.
I just didn't have time to change.
It's fine. No one can
Put the
see it.
sweater back on again.
Oh,
Put that
that was
sweater
so-
on in the
so
morning.
hot. So hot. Oreos wins that one. We're gonna give Shahera the point here.
Yeah.
If I can get to the overlay.
Oreos, man. Oof, so good. I put it on a, this is a good hack, Oreo hack. Use a fork, stick the fork in the stuffing, the double stuff thing, and then just leave, the fork just does the soaking in the cup and you can pull out. You don't have to get your fingers dirty. It's just, do it.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good.
That is a game changer. That's actually a great tip.
Yeah. Oh man, that is really good.
I'm hungry now.
Oh yeah. Patrick is like, I might need to up my high blood pressure medication.
Oh no. That sounds awful. Won't you get like dizzy or something? That doesn't sound good. Don't do that, Patrick.
Yeah. No passing out for our show.
Oh. You too, mister.
I was working tech for Chick Fix,
Oh yeah.
and
Sarah walked by.
oh, did she just
Yeah.
walk by? And I hit the button. I wasn't gonna talk shit. She already knows. I was about ready. I pushed the button to go to a new scene,
no.
and then I was like, I'm so comfortable right now,
fell
and
asleep.
I straight fell asleep. And then, no, get out of here.
no.
I was laughing the whole time. I was when I wasn't sleeping. I was so tired.
I wasn't sleeping. Yeah. Oh, no.
Jack, you're up. What's your number 6?
I love that Sarah said it's a good Oreo hack. Just suggests that there are a lot more Oreo hacks out there.
Absolutely.
But I do respect. I've seen Sarah work the fork before. It is a sight to behold, like a samurai back in the day with their blade. But my pick for this is Cool Ranch Doritos.
Oh shit!
And like Shahera said earlier, I love those flavor crystals. Let me see those. The Doritos rebrand is tragic. I hate the minimalism. It's just a triangle on there now. I like seeing just the caked on little sprinkles. I just know what they're going to taste like. I love walking by that in the aisles. You took that away from me, President Biden. Damn it.
Thanks, Biden. Oh my gosh.
We did it, Joe.
This is
Cool Ranch, man.
your reaction was I want to
I
isolate
went like
that clip
this?
because you were like, oh, you freaked out.
I love Cool Ranch. I do. All right, Shahera, what are you gonna put against Cool Ranch Doritos?
Okay, mine is less of a strong contender, especially at this point, but I put a little higher on the list, Pringles.
Oh.
I agree. Sour cream and onion might be my favorite, but I will even eat the pizza flavor if I'm high. It's a
Yeah.
safe bet.
Yeah.
All right,
True.
this is good. So Cool Ranch against Pringles. Oh,
And this
man.
is me. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
ooh, ooh.
What do you think? Talk us through it. You gotta talk us through it.
Well, it's just kind of crazy because lately, as a child, I would be on like Pringles. I like to play with my food. I would be a little duck. I would eat them. I love the little guy. I like the sketch that Jack wrote. But I have to go Cool Ranch these days. My cells have changed. Every 7 years, you become a new person, and I have become a Cool Ranch Dorito person. So,
All right.
we're doing it.
Cool Ranch.
Welcome to the ranch. Nice to have you.
Howdy.
And that was Jack's pick, huh? Yeah. So 3-2 so far. Very close game. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a great list. And it's all chips in one cookie.
Yeah. But, it's the coolest cookie.
It's the coolest cookie. There's a lot of time, though. Still 5 picks. Shahera, you get to go first at number 5.
Okay, so I'm going with the mainstay of trail mix. Good old standby. It's as good. The bed is on the trail.
Trail or bed? You pick your poison. Bed mix. That's good. Is there a certain brand that you like?
I like to go to the bulk bin and do a little create your own adventure.
Ooh, a little,
Nice.
yeah, that's good.
What are we talking about? What's in there? What's in a Shahera trail mix?
Yeah, so definitely chocolate and nuts, mostly that. I don't want to say more because I don't want to spoil my future choices,
Oh,
but
okay.
There's method here.
Yep.
All right. Trail mix for Shahera at number 5. Jack, what are you going to bring to the table at number 5?
Having a future pick that is so good that it can be subsumed in another pick in your list just is such a strong list. I feel like if I was voting, I would have voted for Shahera every time so far. She's really getting me. But that is not my pick. I'm going to go with caramel rice cakes. I'm aware that I'm being both shocking and controversial, but these things go. They go hard. They're a tasty locale treat if you care about that at all. And I love my little rice cakes. I eat some of them, and then Roos comes and eats some as well. It's a nice little bonding experience.
It's, yes.
That's pretty
do you
good.
put anything on top?
Ooh.
I don't at all. And I can just tell by asking, you probably do, but I don't. I eat them raw.
Yeah.
Who's judging this?
This is going to be Becky.
Oh, okay.
Tomlinson
I
is
didn't
judging
know if
this.
it was me or. Okay,
No.
then I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Okay, don't
Okay,
say it.
I
We'll,
won't.
we'll save it.
All right, I'll
The
say
caramel rice cakes, those are good.
it.
I do like rice cakes, and I like to put the peanut butter on them, but it's not something I do all the time. It's not really something but
Gotcha.
I can say Jack eats these every single freaking day.
Oh, wow.
Every day.
Thank you.
And so does Roos.
Beck has a great idea. Don't you have a fundraiser going?
Yes.
Okay, so can you give everybody the URL for the fundraiser? And in that, when you do in honor of, you could put a switch. And if you donate $100 or more for Big Day of Giving, to Sarah, you could do it to Sarah's or to the Big Day of Giving, but try to do it for Sarah's. Like the General Comedy Spot one or Sarah's, they both go to the same place.
Yes.
If you donate $100, we will give you a switch that you can use at any time in a future show from here on out.
They get to switch it. That is going to be so wild.
The audience gets to switch, but it's only for today. It's only if you donate $100 or more. And so this is a deal that you cannot pass up. You will have control of games.
What if we have more than 5 people donate that much,
Yeah,
and they switch every single...
they could do it. That's their
Okay.
prerogative.
Do it.
Yeah,
Or maybe you can even go back and retroactively do it.
yeah.
I only just got Jack's shirt. I'm like, wow, great choice. I was like, well, that's silly.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's a great idea, Beck.
Yes.
Let's make this thing happen. Oh, did Becky vote?
Ooh, I don't know. Yes, she did. She said, trail mix.
Trail mix right there.
I want trail mix.
Yeah.
I'm donating $100 right now. Give me a second.
So you can switch. You already have a switch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to use that one yet. I want a new one.
$100. Send it to Roosy Goosey. URL, Roosy Goosey. I put it in the comments.
All right, perfect.
Chris Emery's here. He's looking over. Being a little creep over
You want to
here.
jump in here and just say hi to everybody? It's Chris Emery.
He's a weird little gremlin.
He's not trying to...
If you missed his Mitch Baroni show, I'd check it out. It was amazing.
It was. That was so funny.
It was so funny.
I was laughing.
By the way, he wasn't trying to mask up. He just walks around sniffing his body all the time. So, I'm so sorry, you guys. My tech tonight is so bad. I made Shahera shrink again.
You just keep on messing with the window.
I know. I had them all locked down, but I think, was it last week we had... Oh, yeah, we had 2 people in one shot.
Oh.
And so I had to, like, unlock everything. So now I'm just, like, throwing boxes all over the place. And Boxes. All right, number 4. We have to go faster, I guess, because we're already starting to run up on our abbreviated time.
Okay, number 4.
Number four. Jack, you get to go first.
Yes, I feel like I've been taking up a lot of time, so I'll just say strawberries. They can't be beat. My favorite fruit treat.
That's a good choice. Strawberries are
Love
delicious.
Yes. Strawberries with cookie butter, especially.
Ooh.
That's all I'll say.
That's not what I said, but that's great.
That's what I'm saying.
Shahera, what are you going to put against strawberries?
I hate to do it again, but I have to throw another chip on there. This time I'm going with salt and vinegar chips. I think it should be a kettle chip, and I think anything that you can close your eyes and like picture the taste of has got to be high on the list. So salt and vinegar chip.
Damn. That's a good pitch.
Pepper.
Yeah, I feel it. I'm like salivating back here.
It's so good. It's so good. This is so hard. Is this mine? Tell me it's not mine.
It's yours, yeah.
Oh my god. Oh man. Okay. This is very difficult for me. So
Which one of these burned you in the past? How did you get burned by a chip or a strawberry?
I'm really allergic to most things, so I'm actually surprised I'm not allergic to strawberries, to be honest with you. Listen, Jack, I think strawberries are great, but I gotta go with the salt and vinegar chip for sure. So good. Shahera, you pick up a point. You're at number 4, and we're gonna add that to the list. Is that Roos in the background?
Yeah, he's pissed at something. It's okay, stay there, Jack. Don't worry about him. He'll be fine.
Oh, there's a squirrel out there for
He's
sure.
so mad.
All right, there we go. Salt and vinegar chips at number 4, and Shahera, you get to go first at number 3.
Okay, my number 3 is dried fruit. Pretty much any kind of dried fruit, especially mango, especially apricot. I like persimmon, dates, even prunes honestly hit for me. Just absolutely no raisins.
Yeah.
So it's dried fruit minus raisins. So if you vote for that, you have to agree with me.
So is this something that you put in that trail mix? You get the dried fruit
Yes.
in there? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh yeah, any granola bakes. I forgot to say that.
Ooh, yeah. Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay.
That's a good pick. Jack, you got to come big.
Come big.
Thanks, man. Thanks for letting me know. I'm going to go with movie theater popcorn with extra butter. I'm not talking about your store-bought Orville Redenbacher old-ass stale shit. Hey, Orville Redenbacher, you can go do a Jimmy Carter photo where you look small, you old coot. I'm talking about the real movie stuff, okay? I miss the popcorn and the experience more than the films this year. When I smell that popcorn, I float along the scent lines like an old-timey cartoon guy going to a pie on a windowsill. It's the smell, it's the experience. I love movie theater popcorn.
Man, I'm with you on this. Is this your pick?
It's my pick. And guess what?
What?
I'm a very tactile person. I don't like getting stuff on my hands, especially butter. I love the dried fruit. I'm going dried fruit,
Dried
baby.
fruit. Nice.
Oh, switch! And I'll be hearing about this one at home, but I love the movies.
Shahera, you could switch back. You could use your switch to make it right.
Make it right.
I'll give Jack that one, and I'll see if there's anything else I want to go to bat for.
All right. So movie popcorn comes in at number 3. Oh, man, movie popcorn is my favorite. I would have voted for that for sure. Let's see.
Yeah.
So good. I wonder if people make their lists knowing who's going to be voting.
Yeah, like I think Jack is pretty familiar with the show, so he probably knows who's voting when.
I didn't make the list for as long as I usually make the list. I will think of that next time. It's a good idea.
We should start drawing to see who's going to vote first.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, see?
Okay, we're switching it up.
Counteracted your.
It was your plan you just told me. You didn't counteract anything I did.
I counteracted the plot I gave you. Oh, man. They want you to switch back. Look at that.
No,
coming
she's
up.
saving it.
All right.
She
okay.
says she's got something.
All right. Okay. Number
This is
2.
near and dear to my heart, for sure, but
All right. Well, it's coming down to the last 2. Shahera, if you don't use your switch in number 2, you lose it, so it's in the bag.
you can't use it at number 1.
Can't use it at number 1.
Okay, she might.
Oh.
Do you want to use it for movie popcorn?
I feel like there's a lot of momentum for me to do that, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to trail mix. I think maybe.
Oh. If there was like a huge straw that I could just suck the popcorn out of the bag without getting it on my hands or my face, I would be eating movie popcorn a lot more often.
All right. Well, that's fair. I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it is gross.
It is. It's just I'm just like, ooh,
yeah.
and I don't
It's
like
like
and yeah.
And I have problems with popcorn, so I try to put it in my mouth, and it goes like this.
Goes everywhere.
Yeah. So then it's just on my shirt in one spot on my favorite shirt, and then there's like a little
Yeah.
grease thing.
I know.
Jack's not hearing the slander. Jack's
I
not
know,
about
he's-
this.
No, none of you are invited to go see the next Minions movie with me. Going by myself. I was going to go with all of you, but I'm not going to anymore.
I think I messed up on points. Maybe I never gave Jack. Oh my god, I give up. Oh my god.
I love when there's a groundswell of opposition against me. Like, there's a lot of momentum for me to switch away from Jack. It's like, yeah, that's actually true. You're reading the situation right.
You've done this before. That's why we just like messing with you. Let's see. 5-3, commanding lead right here. So several of the last couple picks have gone Shahera's way. We're at number 2. Jack, you get to go first. What's your number 2 pick?
Ben and Jerry's Cookie Dough Bites. Okay? I've been getting coupons for these at my local grocer. That's the original targeted ad. They know how much I buy them. They're not a dessert. They are a snack. They're little cookie dough bites from Ben and Jerry's. Ethical capitalism isn't possible, but they are one of the only kind of good companies. It's the best cookie dough. It's frozen for you, and it comes in little pieces to snack on. I absolutely adore it to bits.
All right, well, that's fair. Cookie dough bites at number 2 for Jack. Shahera, what are you going to put at number 2?
Okay, no points for originality with this next one, but it is the best thing you can get at the gas station. I'm going to go with sour cream and cheddar Ruffles.
Oh, God. Yeah.
But it's not fully textured, so.
Sour cream and onion, yeah, is the best. It's the best no matter what. Damn. Okay, Megan Jocelyn, our resident stoner dude or switcheroony is going to be voting this one.
That's so funny.
Oh. Yeah, Beck says she can't handle the texture of cookie dough, but that is bonkers. Oh, man.
When I was a kid, before they made it safe, I used to eat cookie dough out of the fridge all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was so great.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's
And you'd
delicious.
sneak it, and then there wouldn't be any left.
Yeah, and then my mom would get mad at me.
Yeah, and then I get a spanking.
Get a spank.
Yeah, everyone loves cookie dough.
Who's our
Honestly, I might.
Megan. You don't, Sharon?
Oh, I said I might vote for cookie dough. Yeah.
Oh. She's voting.
Things which, they keep on my list if I haven't tried them, but it sounds fantastic.
Oh, man. Megan's like passed out, just like munchied out. No, she's here. She's just probably thinking really hard about it. Like, will that make sense if I say this? I don't know.
Oh wait, she's in.
Did you also play
Did I also eat Play-Doh? No. I'm just cognitively, this is where I'm at.
Oh, all right, Megan. Says cookie dough, baby.
There you go.
Beef jerky at the gas station, yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm going to put that in at number 2. So we got cookie dough bites.
This is a pretty good list here.
Yeah. Oh, this is a delicious list. And then we're at number 1. Oh, by the way, no, you used your switch, so we're good. So cookie dough bites. We didn't get any popcorn up there yet, but we're at number 1. Shahera, what are you going to put at number 1?
Okay, my number 1, I think, is going to be a really good bookend for this top 10 list. So I know you guys are going to choose it. I got to go with chips and guacamole.
Oh!
Wow.
Get unpretentious. Everybody loves it. It feels fancy. Like, eat it anytime.
Yeah, it goes quickly. Like, it's always just the first empty container.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that's what Brian's been eating all day, but I don't know who's working on this.
And it's like time sensitive. You like have to eat it all, so you're like, you don't feel bad about the huge like chunks that you get, because you're like, whatever, it's gonna last like a minute.
Yeah.
Right? If you have avocado abundance, like the happiest I could be.
All right. Yep, chips and guac. It's a good pick, man. All right. Jack, you got to come big if you're going to beat chips.
Come big, come huge. Come long, come slow.
What do you got, Jack? What do you got? Number 1.
That's such a poetic bookend. I feel like it should win. But this is a place that I've taken 4 trips to, 2 for birthdays. So 2 separate birthdays, I took trips to the Jelly Belly factory. Okay, I love Jelly Belly jelly beans. When God's choir sings out, will not a jelly bean be at the forefront, just singing with their little flavors and having fun. I love Jelly Belly jelly beans. And even if I lose to this poetic bookend of guacamole and chips, I will never stop standing Jelly Belly jelly beans.
Yeah, you are JB. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man,
People
this
hate
is hard.
cilantro.
Super tasters in the crowd, okay?
Oh, none of them agree, so we might have a hot take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. See, there's certain dips too, even like the queso blanco stuff, or like the French onion, like that kind of stuff is so good too. But,
Right. This is hard.
This is us.
This is hard.
This is us on ABC, NBC. Okay.
What do you want to vote for?
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. 3,
2,
1.
1.
Chips and guac.
Yeah. Sorry, Jack.
Oh, that was really close. Oh, man.
I love a good Jelly Belly though. I'm more into like the sours and the sweet stuff lately. But
Oops.
if I could have chips and guac as a meal. That's kind of nice.
Oh, man,
Do you remember the Jelly like mosaics? It's like MLK, but all in like Jelly Bellies or like Marilyn Monroe. You go to the factory.
Jelly Belly art. It's pretty cool.
No, Jelly Bellies are for sure problematic. Ronald Reagan's favorite snack, and they made special ones just for him. But I love the way they taste.
Wow. Yeah, good bookend. Chips and salsa, chips and guac.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I think this is a great list. I think if we got movie theater popcorn on there, that would have been pretty amazing. But I'm digging all these chips because every single one of those I like a lot. Even the ones that didn't make the list, like the sour cream and cheddar. Num num.
Ooh,
So good.
yeah, that one's
We'll like
really
roll middle
good.
school all-nighter with this list.
My mouth is really watery.
Yeah, I know.
Saliva.
That might be unrelated, Brian.
Oh, man. All right, well, we better get out of here. We ran a little bit past time.
Oh, no.
But we got a lot in. We got the game in. We got a plug for Big Day Giving.
Yes.
All the stuff. Shahera and Jack, you guys are great. I mean, seriously, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks.
Thank you both.
Yeah, real quick before we go, Big Day of Giving. Everybody loves, tuning in today and having much fun. But they're here every week. Sarah and Brian are here every week doing the top 10. It's a great show, super fun to watch. I'd be watching if I wasn't on it. Love it. And Shahera's the best too.
Yeah.
Follow her on all the social medias. And have a good night, guys.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you later on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Please.
Oh, I got to hit the thing. There we go. By the way, we never announced a winner of the game.
Shahera
So if you're still watching, Shahera won tonight. So
Oh, no!
And Jack was already getting his little rugby ball. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I'm taking my loss hard.
oh, sorry, buddy.
Oh.
I couldn't come big when it counted. Okay, bye, guys.
Oh.
All right, Jack. We'll see you later on. Bye, everybody.
Yes.